Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Monday. It is Monday, July the 13th. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. You guys are doing well mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I'm going to be doing a tarot oracle message for you guys, so let's jump right into it. All right, guys, but today is Monday, July the 13th. Also, there is a new moon coming up. I believe it's tomorrow. So I may or may not do a post about what the new moon can bring for you. I'll see how my day goes today. But if I do get a chance, I will definitely do a blog and see if I can post that for you, okay? But let's get started, okay, guys? I like how I split the deck. It's kind of upside down, but you can see the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some good news when it comes to like abundance or just being in this abundant energy at this time. But let's jump into it. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time for July the 13th? What energy can you give to the collective at this time when it comes to what they need to know for July 13th? What clarity and understanding can you give the collective at this time for July 13th, please? What do they need to know at this time? What messages? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Judgment card, okay, when it comes to whatever's happening right now with Pluto energy, okay, with the number 20, 20 talks about duality, you know, divine partnerships and mirroring effects. There's something about you guys when it comes to divine timing and also emotional acceptance. There's something that you guys could have emotionally accepted at this time. For some of you, this is about, you know, you being ready to start a new beginning, you being ready to move forward, okay? Second house could be significant when it comes to business, your finances, you know, self-esteem, basically your values, things of that matter, right? What you make a priority could be significant or just self-care, okay? But Pluto energy talks about, you know, going through certain transitions, you know, going through, you know, death and rebirth and all that stuff, you know. So obviously there could be something that you guys are going through when it comes to a transition, but it's almost like either you're going through judgment or you're making the call when it comes to judgment. Now, even when it comes to oaths, contracts, and your integrity, that could be significant as well, okay? So let's see what else shows up. I just saw 2, 3, 4 on the timer. So let's see what else shows up. So Spirit, what other messages do you have at this time? What does the collective need to know? And also, some of you guys could have also went through an awakening, and that could be significant too, because if you guys are going through multiple awakenings, it's going to look different for a lot of people, right? So we have the Page of Pentacles, right? Even with the card Judgment, for some of you guys, there's something about, you know, self-awareness. Maybe you guys had self-doubt, okay, but there is something about learning a lesson or being able to learn a lesson. Now, this could be you learning this lesson. This could be other people as well, okay, that could be in judgment because they never learned their lesson, okay? So you may notice that people around you may be going through the same cycles over and over again. As for you, you may not be going through the same cycles. Okay, 333 on the timer. But we have Page of Pentacles, so the number 11. Okay, 11th house is significant for some of you. This is talking about groups, okay, collective energy. Like I said, when it comes to being like aware, okay, it may not be just self-awareness, but social awareness is significant. There's something about social media that's significant when it comes to like your gifts, the future, you know, you being a part of society when it comes to technology, okay, so AI and all that stuff is significant, but there is something about being open, okay, when it comes to, you know, your skills and also when it comes to new opportunities. So this could be you being somebody who's very ambitious, detail-oriented, somebody who plans ahead of time, okay? For some of you guys, your energy, you could be a loyal friend, a loyal partner, anything, just a loyal person when it comes to what you're doing right now. You're very dependable. So Taurus, Virgo, and also Capricorn energy is significant. You guys could be receiving a financial opportunity, or this could be, you know, gaining new education, learning something new. Root chakra for some of you. This talks about you grounding yourself, finding courage, releasing any fear, and activating new beginnings with the Judgment card, okay? So let's see what else shows up. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, Death card. Okay. So again, with the Death card showing up here, there's something about, like I said, transformations with the number 13. 1 and 3 equals 4. 4 talks about, domestic matters, home, roots, foundation. Okay, this could be also, tapping more into your emotions. But even with the number 4, this is about, structure and stability and you grounding yourself, like I said. So there's something about you going through some type of death and transformation that I mentioned with Pluto when it comes to a new contract, okay, following your contract, or for some of you, this could also talk about being disciplined at this time, okay, and what you're building. So again, endings and changes are significant, okay? For some of you guys are going through a transition, letting go and release, especially with the new moon cycle that's showing up right now in this energy. There's something about the new moon cycle that is connected to some of you guys, okay? So if you guys were, following the new moon, for some of you guys with the super new moon, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's today. I thought it would be tomorrow, but it's actually today. So I'll actually see if I can do a post today. But there's a new moon that's happening today in Cancer. Okay, it's happening today, which is the 13th, the 14th in Cancer and Leo, and also the 15th in Leo. Okay, so like I said, I will post something for you guys today since it is today. Not sure why I thought it was tomorrow, but today's Monday. Yesterday was Sunday, so maybe I'm mixing up the days. But again, there's something about you guys going through a transition. So again, when it comes to your energy with the number 13, even the number 13 talks about transformation and rebirth. So you guys could be alchemists. Again, death and rebirth of patterns are significant. For some of you guys are learning to reclaim your power, and that could look differently for a lot of you. Reclaiming your power could be stepping into your own divinity. Okay, it could be a lot of things, okay? So Page of Swords energy, this is you, okay? Someone in your energy could be curious about you, or there's something about you that's sparking up curiosity when it comes to people around you, okay? You are embracing your unique perspectives, and that is why a lot of people could be curious about your energy, your intellect, and your growth. Even people who may have doubted your energy, they're really, really concerned, okay, and wanting to see what your growth may be like. For some of you, this could be people that you've released, and for some of you, this could be people that you're getting to know. So again, with collective energy and, soul tribe energy, groups and friendships, this could be past energy, this could be future energy, but whatever this is, you are showing up as someone who's mentally agile, okay? You're vigilant, you're alert, you're aware, okay, when it comes to like spirit, seen and unseen energy. But there's something about your curiosity, exploration, okay, you moving forward into something brand new with transformations. Communication and learning is significant, and also receiving a financial message, okay? So Page of Cups energy, again, 1111 is significant. Some of you may have been seeing 1111 on the time. For some of you, this is about your creativity. So again, with the new moon actually being in Cancer today, there is something about today that's significant where maybe you guys are feeling very intuitive, very creative. Okay, for some of you, this is about, you being able to tap into your skills and also step into a new way of expressing yourself creatively, okay, with your emotions. So obviously with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that's significant. We have the Knight of Swords. Okay, for some of you guys, this is like you taking action, okay? You taking action with the 12th house. This is unseen energy. So when it comes to hidden energy, there's something that you're doing behind closed doors, okay? If this is about you releasing fear, this could be about secrets being revealed, okay? When it comes to spirituality, that is significant. Something that you guys are doing that's hidden. There's something about something coming out into the light, okay? Taking action. So for some of you too, there's something about you being focused, okay, when it comes to ambition, determination. With the number 12, this is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius placement. So you are somebody who's ambitious and determined. There's also something about you being driven at this time when it comes to willing to take a risk just so that you can achieve your goals with the Page of Wands. So again, with adventure, expansion, Okay, for some of you guys with this energy here, like you expanding your energy, there's something about you when it comes to you being fearless. Okay, your energy is significant too. Also, when it comes to you being extroverted, okay, you may be a little bit of both. I always talk about this in my messages. You could be an omnivore or an amnivore. But again, with Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo energy, 11s are very significant. 1s are very significant. You are stepping into a newer beginning, okay? You're stepping into a new beginning. It's almost like taking action and having movement for some of you guys, but also embodying this new energy that you guys are going into when it comes to your journey and self-discovering who you are when it comes to your personal growth. When I think of Page of Wands, I think of someone who's in their 20s, right? Somebody who's young, right? So 20s to 30s could be significant. Also, when it comes to energy, it's like you guys could be finding out something within the next few days, okay? Days to weeks or weeks to months, okay? At the bottom, 8 of Wands, like I said, movement is significant. And also when it comes to rest, peace, and also you being able to recharge your energy with Jupiter and Libra, okay? 5 of Cups, healing. Okay, going through healing, releasing, like I said, with the new moon, starting something new. With the full moon, we release, we let go. With the new moon, we start off in a new adventure. So again, acceptance, moving on, finding peace, okay, seeing the positive in, your journey. And also community, like I said, when it comes to matters of the home. So there's something about community gathering and stability. And also with the star card, okay, having hope. So someone's name could be Hope too, but just having hope and faith that things will work out the way, that it's supposed to at this time. So let's see what else shows up. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time while they're on their journey? Thank you. Yeah, we have create. So some of you guys are creating something new. Like I said, with the new moon that's showing up, you guys could have water placements, or because the new moon is in Cancer, you guys could be feeling these new changes, right? When it comes to these placements, showing up. So again, when it comes to like matters of the home and deep emotion, that's significant. Spirit is saying to keep going, whatever it is that you guys are building and creating. And also when it comes to your boundaries, that is very significant. So if you are having your boundaries up at this time because you guys are protecting your peace and your energy, Spirit is saying to keep doing that. Okay, that's confirmation for somebody. Yeah, and then we also have clarity. Okay, so Spirit is saying to keep doing that. Clarity, integrity at the bottom of the deck, and also cosmic flow. So there is something that you guys are working towards where you could have your boundaries up. Okay, Spirit is saying to continue having your boundaries up because that's you protecting your peace and quiet, your sanity, right? And that may look different for other people. So if that means you have to stop telling people certain things about your business, that's significant. Yeah, we have sadness. So whatever you're creating right now, someone in your energy could be sad. This could be you as well as you're creating. Like maybe you are somebody who's very emotional, and whatever sadness you're going through, you could be transmuting your sadness into whatever you're creating, right? So transmuting energy. But for some of you, there's something about someone's energy being sad because it's like you're creating something and you're moving on. Okay, determination, like I said, you're determined to move forward with your boundaries being up. That is why you guys are receiving clarity about your boundaries being up. Okay, so obviously whoever this person is that's in your energy, it's like they think that your boundaries are up because you're trying to be, petty or shady, but you're not. You're being cautious at this time. Okay, when it comes to you being determined and having cautious energy or caution, yeah, your energy, your growth, okay, your illumination, you stop doing something because somebody could be angry also when it comes to your energy, so you isolated, okay? You found space. That's what it is. You are facing your fear when it comes to isolating yourself and being alone. It's almost giving like Saturn energy, but also Aquarius energy as well. Okay, so let's see what else. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? And that's why someone in your energy could be sad, because you are very cautious about your energy. Yeah, new moon with the number 45, okay? So the number 9 is very significant. 4 talks about stability, structure. 5 talks about change, freedom, adventure, with fire energy showing up here, and movement. Okay, you guys are embracing a new beginning because you've completed a cycle. You've ended something that's leading to a new transformation, right? And so some of you guys, like I said, when it comes to dealing with people, people are going to be sad about your energy because you're no longer, you know, allowing people to think that they can just come into your energy whenever they want, whenever they please. Okay, we have safe travel with the number 30. Threes could be significant for some of you. This could be short distance, okay, traveling. Like I said, school or education, learning something new, anything to do with the mind, how you think, communicate, also how you create is very significant when it comes to your self-expression. We have meditation, okay, with the number 40. At the bottom, we have spiritual cleansing and fire energy at the bottom again. So like I said, you guys are burning through whatever this energy is. Some of you guys are cleansing your energy with fire. So this could look like candle work, okay? Being near water is also significant. If you're a water sign, or if you have water placements, or you're just using the new moon to help cleanse your energy for some of you. So that could be confirmation. All right, so let's see what else shows up. So Spirit, give me a couple of cards from this deck to finish out the reading. Thank you. Yeah, this came out before, but I put it back in the deck. But it says listen to your intuition, which you guys are doing right now. That's why you guys are receiving clarity. Okay, so Spirit is saying to listen to your intuition. Okay. Ooh, this one fell on the floor. Okay, for some of you guys are communicating very clearly. So that is significant too. Maybe you guys are learning to communicate clearly, or maybe you guys have been communicating clearly. And that is why clarity is showing up at this time, okay? Yeah, and we also have let go, okay? So take whatever resonates with this. At the bottom, we have abundance. It's up to you. And then we have helpful people, okay? And no need to worry. So yeah, Spirit is saying to let go, whatever this is that you guys are dealing with. If this is an energy, a person, a place, a thing, money, for example, the way that you think about money and stability, whatever it is that may be holding you back, or it feels like it's making you feel stagnant at this time, Spirit is saying to let go and let the universe work for you, basically. All right, but I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys wholeheartedly. I hope to see you guys in the next reading. I love you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday. All right, guys. Bye.